What's up, everybody? Welcome to Speak for Yourself, a safe space for millennial sports fans like myself. Here, we give our most fearless responses to Jason Marcellus' takes. I'm your favorite social media manager, Darnell Smith. I'm sitting here with two superstars right now. Y'all already met two-time All-American at Baylor, Nina Davis. She's back with us again. And first time on the show, Miss Shayna Calandro, a.k.a. Shay Live, is in the building. How you feeling, Shay?
I'm good. Thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be at the table with you.
I can't wait. We got a full-packed show. We're going to get straight to it, man, with some football. So, yesterday our guy Whitlock made his famous Whitlock on OBJ, saying that he's a problem in the Cleveland Browns locker room, man. Check this out.
The 2-4 Browns are the biggest disappointment in football because they've adopted the mentality of their loudmouth, nagging wide receiver. The Browns are victims.
Woo! That was some strong word by our man Whitlock, man. So, Nina, I'm going to pass this grenade to you. Do you think OBJ is really a culture problem in the Browns locker room?
I don't.
You don't?
I don't.
Why not? Explain why.
Well, first off, we all know who Odell is. We know that he's a little higher class. He's a little bit on the uppity side of things. So we know he comes with different things that other players, they may not come with. But it's just a simple fact that you knew what you were getting. And you can't blame the little things that he's doing for the reason that you're losing games overall. Yes, we know that it's petty, for lack of words, to say that he's wearing pants that he knows should be longer. He's wearing watches and everyone else have the same rules. Right. But it's just a simple fact. Are pants the reason that they're losing games, the other team scoring? You can't really say like a watch is the reason that, you know what I'm saying, Odell is the problem. So, yeah.
All right, I feel you a little bit on that. I definitely feel you on that. Shay, I want to toss this one to you as well. What you think about this? Is OBJ really a culture problem?
I don't think he's a culture problem. Mostly to agree with Nina, like he is who he is. They knew who they signed. But also, like, speaking of the culture in Cleveland, there is none. They've always lost. And that's the reason they're still losing. They also they haven't had a coach, like a consistent coach. They have a new coach, new teammates. Baker Mayfield is their quarterback. Like, he's also like a personality, like has a big personality. So I think just with all the players that they have, on top of the fact that they have never been a winning team with a new coach, it's going to take some time for them to get it together.
That's true, man. I agree with you, Bob. You guys got some good points. But ultimately, look, I don't think OBJ is the problem in Cleveland. The problem is the quarterback, Baker Mayfield. At the end of the day, when the team's winning, who do we give all the praise to? The quarterback. So when the team lose, I want that same exact energy. Baker Mayfield, you getting all of it. Listen, I didn't play in the NFL, but I played at the college level. And just being real, wide receivers don't have that much clout in the locker room. Like, most teams have diva wide receivers, if we're being honest. I mean, a great example is, T.O. back in the days when he was on Philly. Yeah, he was a diva on the team. They still went to the Super Bowl. Now, yeah, did they win? No, they lost. But the point is, being a diva doesn't equate to losing. So, like, yeah, OBJ's a easy person to target because of his personality. But ultimately, man, the team takes on the personality of the quarterback. I gotta blame Baker. So anyway, let's stick with some football. Moving on to another quarterback, Patty Mahomes. We know he dislocated his knee last week. It's a lot of talk on if he'll play this Sunday. Our guy Whitlock thinks he should. Check this out.
If he doesn't play, it's because of the public relations pressure. They don't want to take the hit. The guy actually, I think, is physically ready to play.
Come on, big dog, man. You thinking with your heart. Listen, I know you want your Kansas City Chiefs to win, but this ain't the route to go, man. Patrick Mahomes is your franchise QB. It's too big of a risk. He goes out there, re-injures that knee, or overcompensates and hurts his other leg. It's over. Your whole season's over, and you're playing with this guy's career. It'll end up being another RG3 situation, and you just don't want that.
Oh, we know how I feel about RG. It's a Baylor alum right there. But no, I totally agree with you. Is it really worth the risk? Patrick Mahomes is young. He has a long career left ahead of him. Do you risk it for one game? And let's just say they lose this game without him. They're still going to be number one in the standings. So what do you really gain by trying to make him go out there and play? And also by being an athlete, I feel like when you've hurt something, it's really on your mind. It's in your conscience. So he's going to try to protect that knee. He's going to put pressure on the other leg, and he can mess around and get hurt worse. And then you never know. The Kansas Chiefs really going to be out of it, and it's going to be a bust season. So I would definitely sit this one out and just give him some more time to heal.
Well, I'm going to be the bad guy here because I don't really agree. I would consider playing and just, I didn't play in college like y'all. I played in high school. But
that counts.
just being a competitive person, it's just like if they didn't rule me out, I'm definitely considering playing, especially because they started off on such a good run this season.
He's set up to have a really great career, right? Everybody's kind of seeing this is your sophomore season. What are you going to do? Yes, he got hurt. Yes, it's a big risk. But, like, if somebody's telling me that I don't have to sit out and I know my body and I feel like I could go out there, I might go out there. Even if it's time management, you know, maybe he doesn't play the whole game. Maybe he's like, oh, I'll play the first half, see how I feel.
Right.
But I would consider it.
She about that life. She said she want all. That's why I call her Shay Live, because she about that action. All right, y'all, man. It's time to move to our last topic, the SFY kickback topic of the day. This is a discussion you with your homeboys, you with your homegirls. This is a conversation you got to have, and we're going to talk about Zion Williamson, man. The other day, our guy Chris Haynes made an interesting comparison, comparing Zion to Derrick Rose. Check this out.
The last person, you know, when you think about a player of Zion Williams' ability, his leaping ability, the torque that he puts, when he explodes, you can just see the level of gravity in which his legs and his calves just tighten up when he about to take off. The last person I seen do that was Derrick Rose.
All right, Chris, that's an interesting comparison. I haven't heard that one yet. D. Rose and Zion Williamson. We all heard the comparisons to LeBron, though. So, Shay, I'm going to toss this one to you first. You think Zion's career will end up more like D. Rose or more like LeBron?
Well, I was a little torn when I heard Chris Haynes' point about this, but I think he has more of the ability to be LeBron. I don't think he's really young right now. Yes, he's had a couple of injuries, but like he also is like pretty big. And now he's with a new team who's taking their time with him. He's out 8 weeks. So he has enough time to kind of like adjust to the NBA, get some good trainers, maybe get a nutritionist, do what he needs to do to get back, come healthy. And I think that he'll be fine. I mean, I'm also a Duke fan. He did really good in college. I don't think he's going to be, I'm not saying Derrick Rose is a bust, but I don't think he's going to be like a bust as far as injuries go. Like, I don't think he's not going to reach his potential because of his knee.
Just because of the injuries that he's already had in college, and right now it would be easier to kind of compare him more to a Derrick Rose because of the simple fact of the injuries. But I honestly don't think he's going to be a Derrick Rose or a LeBron. I know everybody wants him to be a LeBron, but that's a high ceiling, and I've known a lot of rookies to come to the NBA and they kind of crack a little bit under pressure. Not to say he's going to crack, but I like to think of him more kind of a Zebo type style. I think Big Z, he got that same grind mentality, like the grind house that he brought to the Grizzlies. He's definitely more athletic, obviously. I think he'll be able to make that consistent shot that Zebo makes, but I just can't see him being a LeBron type player. I think he'll path his own way and he'll still be great, but I think LeBron is just a little bit too high of a ceiling for him.
Nina, you think you slick. Look, remind y'all, Nina from Memphis, right?
This
is her way. It's her tactic of trying to get Zion to the Grizzlies. I don't know how you gonna do it or how you.
What are you saying?
You trying to get Zion to the Grizzlies to be the new Zebo. You thought you was slick, but nah, y'all just playing around. But I actually think Zion will be more like LeBron James. I mean, this guy's a freak athlete like we've never seen before. I mean, the guy's 270, 275, jumping out the gym. In my opinion, I think his floor is Blake Griffin, which is a multiple-time All-Star, one of the best players in the game. And his ceiling is LeBron James, and I do believe he's going to be more like LeBron James. As long as this kid stays healthy, continues to put the work in, he's going to have the opportunity. The Pelicans, the whole city loves him already. They're pretty much giving him the keys to the city to do his thing. LeBron James, Zion Williamson, same level.
I would just like to say that Blake Griffin also got hurt a lot, but
he did, but he bounced back. This was probably one of his best seasons this last year, so don't mess my whole entire take up, man. Anyway, y'all, look, that's all we got today, man. Make sure you tune in and speak for yourself Monday through Friday to support our guys, Whitlock and Marcellus, because they the reasons we got next. And tune in to YouTube, man, to catch all new episodes. I ain't ate all day, and they got chilaquiles downstairs, but I'm out.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. And be sure to check out more of the best clips from Speak For Yourself, or go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.